Hello Guardians. I'd like to discuss Folkestone Limited. We are a funds management and investment house specialising in all forms of real estate. Real estate obviously provides shelter for all Australians, be it residential or commercial, retail and industrial. Not all real estate is the same. In fact, it's very different. So we tailor our products specifically to cater for those that are looking for safe, secure investments, higher risk, higher return type products such as development and everything in between. Research is the core to our business. We look at both macro and micro parts of both the general economy and as it impacts real estate. We also like to be very transparent. We're looking to provide our investors with a clear knowledge of what it is, what the risks are, and what the likelihood of those risks coming through are like, so that affects returns. Our whole ethos is to provide wealth solutions for private investors, and our objective with that is to find those products which suit certain types of investors and their particular requirements for risk and return.
Greg's now pitched Folkestone's investment philosophy to our Guardians, and it's now time for them to get more detail with Joe's economic fingerprint and investment goals in mind.
Greg, given buying and selling a property doesn't happen overnight, can you give a sense for the liquidity or maybe illiquidity of some of your funds and what an investor needs to understand in terms of the time frame that they're investing for and how easily they can access their money if they need to?
Sure. If it's a syndicated office building or shopping centre, we'll have the amount of years that we're intending to hold that. It might be 5 years, it might be 6 years, it might be 10 years, just depending on what the profile of that property is. So the investor has to understand that the money is locked up for that period of time. Sometimes in exceptional circumstances, you know, we can find a buyer if somebody's in distress, but it's not there when you go into it, so you mustn't assume it is. But we will make sure that they have the opportunity to get their money back at the end of that initial term.
Greg, you've referenced syndication and property syndicates a couple of times. Many investors wouldn't be familiar with that type of structure and investing that way. Could you just explain what that is and how they access?
It's a managed investment scheme. In our case, in most cases with syndicated products, it's a single asset, so it will be an office building or a shopping centre or some other asset, industrial or whatever. It will have particular characteristics around the lease and therefore the return that will give, and that should be clearly identified in the documentation. It'll have a time on it, so it'll be a 5, 6, 7, 10-year type horizon normally for that type of investment. People getting to know that they're normally rated. They normally carry a rating by an independent agency to do that. And as I've always say, you know, take plenty of time, think about it, make sure it's right for you in terms of that investment.
How do you find the properties that you ultimately research and invest in, Greg? Is it through your own networks, commercial real estate agents, and what sort of competitive advantage do you think Folkestone has in, you know, identifying properties?
Age comes into it and contacts. So having been in the market myself and a number of my colleagues for a long time, as it probably shows, we have a lot of contacts. We know the markets intimately around Australia and as a consequence of that, we can be very quick at saying, yes, we're interested or no, we're not. We have built up over the decades, you know, very deep contacts with groups from institutions that might be looking to offload smaller properties for them to private developers, to private investors. So a lot of our product doesn't ever see an ad go into the paper. Matter of fact, I can't remember when we last did a project that it was advertised. It's normally off market. And that gives you the benefit of just negotiating properly with it. It doesn't necessarily make you acquire it any better, but it certainly doesn't mean you're acquiring it any worse than if it was in the public domain, and it's more efficient.
Thanks very much, Greg.
Thanks, Guardians.